Wow. Well, good morning, everybody. This is so fun to see everyone here in the chat. We've got a lot of folks back here. In Imani Wright, I met you yesterday in networking. How are you today? Wesley Days, good morning. Awesome to see everybody here and on time. We are Emma Bowen. Welcome, you guys. This is nice to see you. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Somebody told me you can't see me very well. One moment. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay. How's that? Better? Perfect. You guys let me know in the chat if you can hear me or see me. That is important. Okay, well, let's get started with our day. This is so nice to see everybody. Welcome back to day 2 of the Emma Bowen Foundation Summer Conference. We hope you're well rested and ready for another jam-packed day. We're bringing it, I promise. I'm inviting you in the chat here to go ahead and type in something you really enjoyed yesterday. I'd love to hear your feedback. We had a busy day. Was there a highlight, a favorite quote? Did you meet someone interesting that you Googled and now you're best friends? I don't know. Type in the chat one of your highlights from yesterday. I'd love to have you guys start thinking about what we were up to because it was a busy day. For me, we kicked off things with the Brooklyn Yoga Club. So I got my yoga mat out and I got all stretched and felt so good. We really focused on our vision, right? We journaled. We just kind of thought about what it is that we really want out of our careers and also out of this 3-day conference. So it was a great way to really kick things off. We also expanded our network. We got to meet our fellows here in the group, in the room. And we also learned about the changing faces of our industry. Oh my gosh, Nikki and her red table talk. I could picture the red table there, Jada and Will just hanging out. It was such a nice time to just open up and talk about all these questions that we've had on our minds and sometimes feel like we can't really ask. And so, Nikki, thank you for asking those tough questions. We really enjoyed listening in on that conversation. It was full of so much meaningful takeaways, right? I saw some great things going on in the Twitter feed. I loved, what was it that Monique Nelson had said in that panel? She said, a total human is a productive human. And I agree. That was really powerful. Thank you, Trisha at Paladoga for tweeting that comment. That was a great quote to just capture in that moment. Really cool. And, we also yesterday, we were busy. We heard from 4 incredible fellows during our Emma Talks and made new friends during the networking sessions. I was surprised at the end of the day, I did the networking and I actually got to meet some of the Emma Talks speakers by surprise. And so it was like, whoa, is that you? That's really you. Wow. So it was really fun. I really enjoyed their talks and they were so vulnerable to share their feelings about how they can take charge and be leaders. So I think that was a really cool thing. And to be honest, it's a challenge. We're all shifting to this virtual world and to learn how to tell your story through the camera on the internet. It's a different thing than being in front of a group in real life. So I commend you guys for getting the courage to do those Emma Talks and keep doing that type of stuff. It's really good practice for your career and just generally the world right now. Remember, please, in the chat, I'm watching the chat. I'm not seeing a lot of people type in their highlights from yesterday. Doesn't have to be like the highest, top favoriteest thing ever possible. Just type in something you enjoyed, something that you learned, something that you're taking away. Type that in the chat because I want to hear how your day was yesterday. Okay. I had a lot of people just, my phone was blown up because of that DJ, Kevin Crown. That was so fun. I mean, just to I kind of forgot how busy you get when you're working and you're just focused on social media, and just to take that minute to take a breath and listen to music. It was awesome. And he had so much energy and he was just, cheering to us. So that was awesome. And guess what? He's coming back again today. So if you missed it, he'll be back at the very end, so we'll have a little more entertainment, a little more energy. All right. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Platinum. We have Comcast, NBC Universal, Spectrum. We really, really appreciate you here. This is really fantastic that you can help us make this possible. We also want to thank Crown Media and Fox television stations, who are our silver sponsors. You guys, mwah, 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 thank you so much. Now, I've been reading through the social media feeds, and I've really enjoyed some of the most recent talks. For example, Ethan Robinson, he posted a whole bunch of pictures yesterday in blue. Super awesome, that survival kit. Did you guys eat all your snacks? I have a few extra, but they came in super handy because, man, being at the computer, I don't know, it just kind of tires you out, doesn't it? Ethan, that was awesome. We also, by the way, connected, and we're both CBS partner companies. So I was thinking like, yeah, what's up? That's so cool. We have that in common. So I love how he literally put on everything. So Ethan, it was so nice to meet you, and thank you for sharing on social media. Just remember our social media hashtags. They are, I have to read them because I forget. Oh, hashtag EBF Vision, hashtag EBF Refocused, and hashtag We Are EBF, because we are. So We Are EBF is the hashtag we use all the time. So you can even see some old posts from other events and other memories there. But I've seen some really cool ones. For example, Nia Larty, she posted photos with her water bottle and her sweatshirt. Her hoodie looks good, looks so good on you. Good job. I love it. So I want to see you. I want to see everybody in their hoodies on social. This is so fun. We are so, oh, and also forgot, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but Tiffany Bui also, great post. Thank you guys so much for your enthusiasm here. I'm loving it. And look, who's that? I don't know about this girl, but she's making a face. So thank you guys for posting. We love it. You know, we can feel the vibe. I can't really explain it because we're on the internet, but we feel it. We feel the energy in this room, and we are so glad you're here with us. You know, and I represent the whole team. We are a big team. I don't know if you count 8, 9, 10, you know, we are a dozen people. We are so happy to have you here. And oh my gosh, this team has been working tirelessly for you. So, you know, up late nights, weeks and weeks of meetings and phone calls, calling all of our friends, best friends, getting them to come to conference and talk to us. So I just want you to know how important this event is for all of us. We are so happy to have you here. And it means the world that we've heard from you, that you're having fun too. So thank you for the feedback. We have another incredible day for you today. Let me just show you what's on our schedule. Remember, the schedule is on the homepage on the reception. So if you forget what to do today, because there's a lot, go back there and you'll see how it's all laid out. Remember, it's in Eastern time. So today, we are learning how to launch your careers. So it'll be a great sort of reflection on how do we get that first job and how do we really begin our career and get off to a great start. So that'll be an amazing focus. Then we have amazing speakers like Miss Tina Perry, president of the Oprah Winfrey Network. She's our keynote speaker. So Ms. Tina Perry is coming to the house. We are so excited, and we will welcome her warmly. I know it. We'll also hear from some alum. Rochelle Oliver, who is the founder and editor of Island and Spice. She will be with us. Curious to learn more about how she really launched her own path. I know she's had a lot of incredible jobs in her career too, over at the New York Times and many other places. We're going to meet Bola Shakunbi, who is the founder and CEO of Clever Girl Finance. Now that is an incredible panel. I mean, if you ever think about, you know, when you get that paycheck and you get so excited, what are we going to do with all this money? And then you're like, oh yeah, I should save some. But you know, these rainy days come. And so when you think about being smart, especially financially, and where do we put all that money? Bola Shakunbi is going to give you some amazing tips. We're going to write them all down because if we can apply those tips in our real life, we'll all be millionaires. Easy. So that's something to look forward to. As well, we have an all-male panel coming up, male storytellers. This is really exciting because we actually, we don't even realize it, but our organization, for some weird reason, we're skewing a lot more females than males, and we might even see this in our media industry. And so today we're going to put male storytellers on the stage and learn more about their perspective and just talk about it. Maybe there's some interesting reasons and themes we can come up with, but I think it's a really great time to really showcase some really successful male storytellers and learn more about their journeys. So that is all coming up for you. And by the way, that panel has incredible people on it. Dometi Ponge, host of MTV. We have a Sydney Wright, who's a senior producer for CNN's Right Now with Brianna Keller. We have Jamal Robinson, who is SVP of Production Management for Discovery. And all of it is moderated by Carolyn Gathia, sales manager at Stars. So we have a pretty amazing representation here. I forgot. Oh yeah, well, Carolyn will tell you all about what she's up to. Okay, so anyway, we have an afternoon and we have power networking as well. So we'll have another chance to get to know each other. I really valued last night. It was so great to meet some of the faces in the room and just learn the stories. There were a lot of small connections that maybe one day will become a big connection. I mean, we just never know. And seeing everyone's face, it was awesome. The Emma Awards are as well happening during the Power Networking, and the Student of the Year Award. So all of this and more is coming shortly. So before we jump in, a little housekeeping. Just remember there are no breaks in the schedule, but of course you can have a break. We just didn't put them in the schedule. So just, grab lunch or grab snacks, go to the bathroom as you need, because we are not policing that. And again, keep your survival snacks handy. I still have a few gummy bears left from yesterday. I did eat a lot of them, but we have still a bunch of snacks, granola bars, power bars. I saved a mint or two for networking, so we still have those handy. And social media, remember that we are hashtag EBF Refocused, hashtag EBF Vision, and hashtag we are EBF. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take a quick peek at our chat again just to see how everyone is doing. Did we post any of our highlights in here? Let's see. I see everyone can hear me and see me, so that's good. I'm going to refresh my page in case it wasn't updating very well. Pause. Okay. Brianna Alexander, so excited for today. Me too. Thank you for posting. Trinity Blissett, I'm sorry, I probably messed up your name. The financial literacy panel is coming. Perfect time. Good. Yes. Andre, your alumni session yesterday was so good. I loved hearing from the fellows, the alums, to have such a community when we're in school, in the program, and have that community when we're leaving, and everybody goes in so many different directions. It was very meaningful, Delia, to put that panel together and just see how everyone is doing. And especially in a time like now when everything is changing like constantly, it is wild. So thank you, Andre, for sharing my gummy bear and my alumni enthusiasm. Thank you guys for sharing. We feel the energy. We definitely do. Okay, we just have a couple minutes left. I want to check the social media to see if anyone posted, because look, we have our scheduled for today on the Twitter little tweet in case you forget too. So that's pretty cool. I love these photos though. It's interesting because, and in this one too, I pointed out yesterday, Meredith Taylor, it's just beautiful to see your artwork. And I clicked on her. She does a lot of other art in this style. So it was really fun to see some of her work here. It's so important to take photos. I live in the world of cameras and always take photos. When I was an intern at CBS here in Denver, I took a photo of one of the reporters who I had a big, could we call it career crush? I was jealous of his career. He had the coolest job. He actually was the only entertainment reporter in the building, and he got to produce, shoot, write, edit, and host his own show. And I thought, that's the coolest job. How do I get that job? And it was, the idea of somebody doing all of the jobs in my market was very rare. And so it was neat. Recently, he reached out to me on LinkedIn and he was like, wow, Jules, Atta girl. It's so fun to watch you just go, go, go on social media. As a travel blogger, I am always telling stories and posting stuff about what I'm doing. I'm posting behind the scenes. Maybe you saw my post from today and where I am. So he loved the photo that I shared with him from 15 years ago. I shared the old photo of him in like a water park, just sitting there. So anyway, lots of reasons to capture your adventures while you're on your internships, because you never know what kinds of memories you're making and connections you're making. Okay, so up next, here's what's happening next. We are heading on over to sessions. We'll be focusing on our future, learning about how to get started in our career. And so it's just the big first step is heading over to sessions. Are you with me? Okay, see you over there.